Ugh. Head balls.
WSP.
So, what's good? Let's take a look at the threat map here. Dadgummit. Alright, it's looking like Bravo's the name of the game right now. Gotta reset our counter here. We ain't saved nobody yet. Right. Let's go Bravo. You gotta put miniguns on the side. We will go 19 HE and 19 HE for a total of 38 rockets. We will go traditional army Huey colors. Waiting for TikTok chat to pull up. Checking on my phone. Usually takes a minute for it to TikTok chat. TikTok chat to fire up on my up in VR space. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get this bad mamma jamma fired up. Covers on, batteries on. Fuel's at a detent, fuel is down to idle, starter is engaged. Did not mean to open the cabin door. Close the cockpit doors. Ren, hello. Is it Ren or Reno? Either way, hello, my friend. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Let me pull up Caster Labs here. Oh, it wasn't open the whole time? That would make sense why the chat's not showing up in the VR space. Schultze, play Arma. Hey, Schultze, no. Alright, let's check SRS real quick. Check, check, check. Check. All right. Check. All right. Should be able to hear SRS on the stream now. Throttle's coming up.
Still down that rabbit hole. Picking up Orion 2 throttle and VKB Evo today.
Hell yeah, big dog. Alright, standby generator is set. We are set to essential bus. Normal. Inverter set to main. AC phase. Low altitude bug. High altitude bug. Alright, reset that. Go ahead. Uncage that.
FB Marketplace getting expensive, lol.
Everything's getting expensive, man. I feel you. Alright, CSAR checking in. CSAR checking in. Show current CSAR. Launch beacon. Alright, set our ADF beacon at 2650. Bingo! That Morse code signal will be our survivor transmitting on the survival radio. Alright, power's coming in. And pick up here. Survivor's off to the left. So we will start heading off to the west. West is best, baby. We are, again, in the venerable UH1 Hotel. Damn it. There we go. Bring up the cockpit. Alright, so we've got about a 30-kilometer transit to our first survivor. Go ahead and arm up the guns. Test fire real quick. On this tree line. Guns work. Damn, 140 people in the TikTok stream already. Good morning, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Rocket Stop Rust, thank you for the follow. So we are currently flying to a down pilot right now. He's transmitting a survival radio that's sending us a signal. We are receiving that signal. It's called the ADF. And that needle is pointing straight to that survivor. So all we gotta do is follow that needle. They go off to the right. that needle will go off to the left, indicating that we have to turn left to find him, and vice versa if we were to turn left. We'll turn back to our original heading, back lined up with him. Once we get within about 8 kilometers, we can call the survivor on the radio and tell him to launch either a flare or a smoke grenade, and he'll deploy whichever we call for. That way we can find him and see him and scoop his ass up.
This is awesome, man.
Glad you enjoy it. Alright, and that's Hans. Hans, our co-pilot. Hans doesn't do much besides call out surface-to-air threats. Are there enemies? Yeah. So we, our FOB that we are, our FARP, forward arming and refueling point that we took off out of, is pretty kind of offset from the front lines quite a ways, for good reason. So we are currently transiting up to the front lines here. Once we get a little closer to the survivor, it'll get a little more spicy. Tons of dismounted troops, enemy dismounted troops. There's tons of enemy vehicles, tons of enemy AAA and SAM threats. So for some reason, my SRS is not connecting. In a memento, please. For some reason, it wasn't connected. SRS, which is what we use to communicate. Show current CSAR. Getting a little closer.
Request CSAR.
An Apache crew just got shot down. Show current CSAR. Where's he at? He's a little far for us right now. He's not showing up on the active list quite yet. What is the point of this? So we are in an online multiplayer server, and we are currently fighting a battle against an AI enemy.
Do you fly other choppers?
On occasion, but this is by far my favorite. So we are fighting an artificial intelligent enemy, and we are trying to push their lines back. In the process of doing so, there is a very, very heavy surface-to-air threat, and our pilots get shot down quite frequently. So my job is to go in and rescue these guys. We are currently flying the Huey. Alright, so this giant mountain is in between me and the survivor, so it's causing some a little bit of interference with the radio signal, obviously, because most radios are line of sight. So the heading that it was showing earlier is not the heading we're getting now.
What server?
This is the Rotorhead server. Show current CSAR. We're within 13 clicks of him right now, so. The FARP is about 16 clicks away from us from where we took off. This is DCS World. So we'll go ahead and level out here, take a look at the map. Can people still engage you even though you're medevac? Oh yeah. We're not really medevac, we're more of a combat search and rescue platform, somewhat like the Air Force's PJs. So we are armed to the teeth. We've got 38 rockets and 2 fixed miniguns on each side. We're not here to take no shit. I have the Quest 3 headset. I love it. Works great. Give me a second. Go CSAR on map. Alright, let's take a look at where we're at, where we're going. Alright, so that's this. We are flying to the west right now. This is that big mountain that we were just looking at. He's down here. This blue dash circle is the down pilot that we're looking for. So we're gonna bang a left real quick. Do I have the Quest VR paired with my PC? Yes I do. I'm using virtual desktop, so it's wirelessly connected through my router to my PC. And just for your situational awareness, text-to-speech is just a follow away. Show current CSAR. Alright, we are within 7 kilometers of the survivor here. So we'll go ahead and kill the ADF. I have a pretty good idea of where he's at, right over this ridgeline. As soon as we crest this ridgeline, we'll have him pop a survival flare. Roads, ACAB. Come on, man. That's so 2020, 2021. But thank you. All cops are beautiful. I get it.
How are you doing today?
No text-to-speech on Discord. I am fantastic. Alright. Launch star cluster. Launch star cluster. Alright, we're looking for a red flare to come flying up in the air somewhere over here. 1 o'clock, 4 clicks, he said.
Why does it seem so zoomed in?
Because on TikTok, it is. To get the cropping right, it is zoomed in a little bit. But if you go to my Twitch, you get a better view. Launch Star Cluster.
You look like you're at home flying that. Totally in the zone.
Launch Star Cluster. 1 o'clock, 2 clicks. Where the fuck's this guy at? Oh, there he is. Launch smoke. Launch smoke. Alright, we're looking for the blue smoke. There it is. It's down in the trees. Once that smoke cloud billows out, we'll be able to see it better. There it is. Wind looks somewhat calm based on the smoke there. Not on Twitch either. I have not figured out a good solution for text-to-speech on Twitch using the current software that I have. Server restart in 30 minutes, so we'll try to rescue as many people as we can before the server resets. Can you use the controllers too? You can use the VR controllers to like flip switches and turn knobs and things like that. You can't fly the aircraft with the controllers. Alright, given that this is a densely forested area, we are going to go ahead and hover and drop our hoist.
What server is this?
This is the Rotorhead server. Alright, contact the survivor. We are going to shift into position here and hold this hover right about here. And our crew chief is going to lower a hoist down. Alright, and he's in. Alright, so we're going to try not to over-torque this helicopter. Try to lift if we've got the power available, which it's not looking like we do. So we are going to try to get some forward airspeed. We are sinking. We are sinking. We almost settled with power there. Got some forward airspeed on the plane, so we're good now. Alright, show current CSAR. Show current CSAR. Alright, another 30 clicks to the next pilot. These dudes are few and far between. Launch beacon. Alright, next survivor is frequency 310. Try not to crash into the mountain while we're doing this. What are you thinking about? If you've never seen that commercial, I think that commercial's got to be like 20 years old at this point, if not older. It's one of the best commercials of my childhood. Oh shit, he's going the wrong way. We're paying attention to the wrong needle here.
What game is this?
This is DCS World. Minecraft Japur, thank you for the follow on YouTube. We are live on Twitch as well. There is a link in my TikTok bio. more of a full screen landscape view, a little bit better than TikTok. Alright, we know that we're on the right frequency, so we'll go ahead and turn down the Morse code here. It's not. Yeah, I'm on the Redhead server.
It says 0 rusty pilots did not just watch you rescue.
Well, we haven't made it back to the base to drop them off yet. And sometimes that's the most tumultuous stage of the flight. It's just making it safely back to base. But we are
10 to 4.
We are going to pick up another pilot right now. Hopefully we can make it to him with enough time. The server said it was going to reset about 5 minutes ago in 30 minutes. So we've got, 25 minutes at this point to get to the next guy, pick him up. If there's another guy close enough, we'll go ahead and scoop him up as well. But we're going to buster our way over there, or haul ass, try to pick him up, make it back to the 23 minutes. There we go, right there. So we've got limited time to pick this guy up and bring him back to either a MASH unit, a field hospital, or an airport. Fly the MI8, nice. I feel like Fortunate Son should be playing in the background. Yeah, you and me both. If these streaming platforms weren't such crybabies and would let me play copyrighted music, I would certainly do it. Have you encountered any hostiles in this game yet? On this present flight? No, not yet. Show Caesar on map. Let's take a look at where we're at.
I thought superheroes only come out at night.
The most of the hostile threat is past this red line right here, which we're about to head towards. But the real heavy surface air threat is up here. Oh. Shit, there's a MiG-29 inbound south. This is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator World.
Flying a helicopter low through the smoke and chaos with the rotors straining against the hot UPDR.
That MiG-29 shouldn't be a threat. In this server, thankfully, fixed-wing aircraft can only shoot down other fixed-wing aircraft. So this is a rotor-heavy server. So the emphasis is on helicopters. Oh, it is. How did you get it to work on VR? Trial and error, man. So I'm using virtual desktop to connect to my PC wirelessly through my router. I'm using a Wi-Fi 6 capable router. The Quest 3 is Wi-Fi 6 capable. If you have both of those things, it works pretty seamlessly. The Quest 2 isn't Wi-Fi 6 capable, so you're not going to get as good of a connection, but it still works. I use virtual desktop on my Quest 3 and it works great. But then I got the Quest 3 and it worked greater. A MiG-29 blew your helo up a few days ago near the coastline. Are you sure it wasn't a Mi-28?
My crew chief leans out on the gun scanning for movement, and I can see the flash of a signal mirror.
The only VR game that I know with jets is VTOL VR. No, you can fly DCS with jets. I could do it right now, but I don't like flying jets, so. Weird. That's not how it's supposed to be. I've only ever been shot down by an Mi-28. And according to the wiki,
while
for
adrenaline is hammering in my chest and branches are snapping against the skids.
We were going a little too fast. Rotor couldn't keep up. We were starting to get a low rotor RPM warning. We are hot, heavy. I wouldn't venture to say it's humid, but...
Can you crash?
You can crash. Am I going to crash? I'm trying not to. Show current CSAR. Alright. Launch star cluster. Launch star cluster.
How many subs to crash?
5. Alright, there's the survival flare. That red flare falling off the right on the other side of that ridge line here. Alright, so we are now even heavier than we were with the survivor that we picked up. So
Sochi Adler traffic, Pascal 66, inbound runway 02.
What was I
Listen to
saying?
the voices and crash.
Oh, we
Can
have
you
even more
fire
weight
with
on board,
weapons?
so it is going to be even harder to hover. It's going to be really important that we are landing into the wind. Anything to help us here. We may not even be able to hover. Launch smoke.
It's me, the voice inside you head crash. Listen to the voices in your head. Crash.
Alright, there he is. We have no suitable LZ, so we're going to have to hover. Wind is coming off the
Low.
nose.
Crash, we want to see you crash one time lower.
Caesar.
Do you have
Shut
weapons?
the hell up! We do have weapons, yep. We also have rockets. Alright, so we can tell the wind direction based on the smoke
Nice.
right there.
Put that puppy to the dirt.
Nice, slow, smooth approach here.
Contact left. 12 o'clock.
Contact left, 12 o'clock.
Shoot a rocket. What are you flying?
We're flying the Huey. Alright, looks like we may be able to hold a hover here. Alright, we are going to shift forward and right. Trying to find the survivor on the ground here.
Ignore them, focus.
No, we're focused. Make sure I don't smack my tail rotor into that tree. Alright.
Watch out for that tree, George.
Waiting for it to give me the little cue here that we are over the survivor. Don't have a crew chief in the back telling me where he's at. Alright, let's come up a little bit. I think he's directly under this tree that we're looking at here. Alright, there we are. Alright, we're gonna hold station right here.
Sochi traffic, Pascal 66, clear runway 02.
He's in. We are going to pedal turn to the left, skirt around this tree, and we'll be on the go here. Alright, we're out. Outsies. Pick up some airspeed, try to gain some lift here. Show current CSAR. Launch star cluster. 10 o'clock, 3 clicks, looking
Need
for
to
red
update
smoke,
rescue
or red
pilots.
flare. I don't count it until we've landed on deck and they are safely on the ground. Because we still have a long transit back to the MASH unit, and anything can happen. Launch smoke. Alright, looking for the blue smoke to pop up out of these trees here. There's a bunch of down pilots, just real close. Alright, contact the smoke. Start bleeding off some airspeed.
Is this VTOLVRR or DCSVR?
Yeah, this is DCS and VR. Trying not to balloon here.
Got thanks.
Right. Oh. We're settling. Oh, we caught it. So the more passengers we pick up, the heavier we get. So the higher the power required becomes. And we don't have a whole lot of power in this single-engine Huey that's loaded with rockets and guns.
What HAFE Vietnam are you flying in?
We were flying in the UH-1 Hotel Huey.
I thought it was DCS because this is to good quality for VTOLVR.
Yeah, this is DCS. Alright, I think he's probably about right here. Maybe not. Alright, fucker, where are you at? There he is. Alright, so we're just trying to hold our hover right here until we winch him in. Alright. Show current CSAR. Alright. Launch star cluster. 11 o'clock, 2 clicks. You should be real close.
What server are you in?
We're in the Rotorhead server. Alright, we're going to try to pick this. It looks like there's 2 guys real close to each other, if not standing right next to each other. Try to scoop them up, and then we have to haul ass back to the FARP before the server resets. Launch smoke. Launch smoke. 12 o'clock, 700 meters. Hopefully there's a landing site. We can just put her on the ground. There he is. Perfect. Thank God we can actually land. Alright, we're gonna...
Last 2 men?
do a left 180. Yep. Fly down this power line real quick and plant her on the ground. There's our boys.
Are the controls hard? Why the Huey always sinks when transitioning from movement to hovering? I always crash like this.
Well, you're in a single-engine helicopter. So it's easy to...
I do love to see your setup.
It's easy to get a good sync rate going, so you have to catch it with the collective. Alright, power's coming in, we're on the go. We are real heavy now.
Show outside.
Oh shit. I don't know if that's hostile. Wasn't friendly, that's for sure.
Are these real players?
The pilots that we're picking up are. That's an AI.
Morning, brother.
That was a AI hostile. No wonder they got shot down. Lord have mercy. Alright, so we are hauling ass back to the MASH. So we are here, this little white Pac-Man looking ghost. We are heading straight east to the MASH unit right here. And we have less than 15 minutes to do it. We are in the Caucasus. Do combat.
How are you feeling this morning, brother?
Taking shots right now.
Can you make it?
I'm good, man. Sure hope so. Taking AAA from the left side. You can see the tracers flying over my left shoulder. Try to get down here.
Do you fly in real life?
Golly. I used to fly in real life. I haven't flown in quite some time. We are zigging and a zagging here. Trying to minimize our exposure.
Do you have your PPL?
Golly. Based on the trajectory of those tracers, I think we may be getting chased by something. It didn't look like there was a helicopter on our ass, but I may be wrong. Do I have my PPL? I have my PPL, my instrument rating, my commercial ticket, CFI and CFII in helicopters. Albeit I haven't flown in quite some time.
My dad wants to be in the Air Force. Is it fun? Dude, good for you.
I think we may be safe. Lord have mercy. Alright, so looking like our inverter and our generator have been shot out of the aircraft. Which is why we don't have some of our instruments currently. Not a big deal. Alright. Why do I fly so low? Because I was taking shots.
The 60 is fun to fly. Black Hawk or Navy version.
Hell yeah. We're flying the Huey right now. I haven't flown the Hawk in here very much. This is DCS World.
DCS World.
Right, I don't know if we're going to be able to make the server reset. Alright. We have basically...
I can't wait to get my setup back. Do you just use your throttles for collective?
Yep.
I love the sound of the Hueys and Chinooks.
Non-essential bus. We got a little bit of backup electrical power here.
Game?
It's a DCS World.
Been trying to find good heli server.
Bring up the cockpit. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're so close. We're rocking against time right now. The server's about to reset.
Those bullets actually broke the glass. Very realistic.
Oh yeah, broke the glass. Also broke my some electrical components in here, so I'm rocking without an HSI. My other gauges seem to work, but a lot of the non-super necessary gauges aren't working right now. Hence the master caution light. I'm showing no generator power. Nothing on my standby generator. So we are rocking off of a straight battery power right now until that bad boy dies. We are pulling, and I have no torque gauge, so I can't tell how much power I'm pulling, really. All I've got is my gas producer speed. We're at about red line.
Request Caesar.
How did I get the Warthog to work as a collective? You just map it as an axis for your collective. So if you bought this heli for the game and I crashed it, do I have to buy it again? No.
Request Caesar.
Everybody's crashing right now. We've had two F-16s
How hard is it to fly in the game?
About as hard as it is to fly in real life. There's a lot going on when you're flying helicopters. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. I can smell it. The server resets right as we're like touching down on the roof. I'm so pissed. This is DCS world. Let's go ahead and safe up the guns. I forgot that my trigger is mapped to my button on my Quest controller, which I can't map for some reason. We have 5 survivors on board. It's a pretty good haul. We can only carry 6, so. Try to pick up a few knots here. Once we start losing rotor RPM, then we'll know we've pulled too much power. How much does it cost? The game is free, but a lot of the modules, like the Huey, I think I paid like 50 bucks for the Huey, and then a lot of the maps, some of the like the Iraq map, the Afghanistan map, Syria, all of those cost some money, but it's worth it. I am using a Quest 3. Right, as soon as we get over the
models
park,
cost money, but DCS has sales all the time, 50% off. What about your flight sim? How much was that?
I don't know the exact total, but if you go to my Twitch,
wish you were my
the
dad.
links in my bio, hit the About tab, scroll all the way down. There's a box for PC specs that has a breakdown of everything in there. Links to Amazon, so you can go ahead and price check stuff. Is it playable on Quest 2? Yeah. Your graphics aren't going to be as good, given the...
Thanks, Dad.
The lenses, the different lenses in the Quest 2 compared to the Quest 3, as well as, the processing power of the Quest 2. But you can still do it. Oh no, our JTAC just got killed. Our JTAC just got killed, our second one. I don't know if we're gonna make it, boys.
My dad is a J-Tech.
Your dad is not a J-Tech.
Do you use jet or no?
Not really. Much prefer helicopters.
You can also free trial most DCS planes, helis for 2 weeks, if you use the website, not Steam.
Alright, we're so close. I think I can see it.
My dad is a helicopter.
Well, his son's annoying as fuck. No, we didn't make it. It reset.
Is this DCS World?
Shitballs. Yeah, this is DCS. My game's not frozen. The server just reset. We didn't make it in time. Alright.
You need a mod in here for sure.
Lads and ladies, I am jumping off the stream. I'll be back on later tonight. But,
How
just
much
wanted
was
to
your
jump in here and
setup?
fly for a little while.